I think that, like, it's kind of funny that people are also saying, like, oh, well, she had a grant. Okay, well, how much is a grant? Not a fucking lot of money. Not as much as Tony Stark had. One grant.
And you get grants. You get grants for being poor. You can't afford anything.
It's
like, holy
crazy
shit.
to me, like, how far people have gone to, like, justify not watching the show. Like, just say you don't want to watch it. It doesn't even have to be, like, an offensive thing about, like, her race or her being a girl or anything like that. Just, if you're not interested, just fucking say.
Yeah.
You can just not be interested. Yeah. Especially, like, if it's based off of something where you haven't even seen it. Like, you've just heard, oh, well, she says this or this happens. Anyway, I'm recording. So we're going to cut in, like, mid-discussion there. Welcome to episode 4 of the podcast. It's a post-work day, so I could go non-verbal at any moment, or I could crash out at any moment. So have fun with that. And
that's awesome.
Ryan's here. Ryan's queer. Ryan was, I think I iconed you as Rogue last time on the podcast. I think you were Rogue and I was Sunspot.
I just watched it and it was actually Wolverine.
Oh, of course. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about because we were doing the teams and shit, and she was on my team, so that's where I got the idea.
Well, you did Rogue for, like, the second one, I think.
Yeah, Rogue and Cyclops?
Yeah.
I think, which I find, that TikTok that I sent you, your birthday's in May, isn't it?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I thought that was weird. I sent Ryan a TikTok where it was like, your birthday month is your X-Man, and we got Rogue and Cyclops, which was crazy.
Yeah, we had already decided that was us.
Yeah. So, anywho, today we're not going to do a Walking Dead recap because we don't have a lot of time, but we will get, and plus you've been away, so you probably need, like, a little bit of a refresher on The Walking Dead anyway. And we'll just do, like, a huge segment of it when we get the chance. And we're going to be talking pure MCU Marvel goodness. Before we do, though, I want to ask you a question, because Superman comes out on Friday, and Fantastic Four comes out 2 weeks on this upcoming Thursday. Which one do you reckon is going to make more money?
Probably Superman.
Yeah, I think Superman might pass $1 billion, to be honest.
I think the hype is pretty crazy for it, and like
the reviews are coming in too.
Yeah.
And the reviews are good.
Wow. Yeah.
I think it's hitting $1 billion.
We're gonna go see that one.
I will admit though that I'm more excited for Fantastic Four, which I know is probably not surprising to people that have listened to an MCU-centered podcast, but I don't know. I think that there's more intrigue. And because they haven't showed Galactus and we don't really know what's going to happen in that film yet, I'm very excited for it. I like a bit of mystery. So, yeah, I'm excited.
I'm a little bit worried about James Gunn's DC universe, so I feel like that's what's kind of like, the Marvel universe is already so, like, set in, and this is going to, like, forward everything we've been waiting for a while for this next phase of the MCU, so I think I'm also a little bit more excited for the Fantastic Four for that reason.
Yeah.
But it is also exciting to be seeing a new DC universe be born.
Well, it's been born. We've had Creature Commandos and Peacemaker.
Okay. I guess so. But I did actually watch both of those too, so that's what's funny.
Oh, well, you're 2 steps ahead of me then. I'll get around to it.
Peacemaker's pretty good. I gotta watch season 2 still.
If I enjoy Superman, then I will watch the other ones, but I'm not, like, getting heavily invested this early on, because I enjoyed the Snyderverse, and look at that!
Yeah. I don't know if you'd like Creature Commandos.
After, like, you telling me that he's in the credits for it, I think that would be enough to piss me off.
That shit, I almost stopped watching when I saw him on his little computer.
I want to see less James Gunn, please. Just less James Gunn.
Buddy.
Okay.
It's okay.
Our first talking point, it will probably be a bit of a short one. it made the rounds as well right after you left to go camping, and I was devastated because it came out like the day before we probably would have recorded. But it's confirmed that Jon Bernthal as Punisher will 100% be in Spider-Man: A Brand New Day. How do you feel?
Woo! Yay. It is a little bit concerning. It's a little bit concerning. They might. I don't know if they're going to let him shoot anybody in a Spider-Man movie.
Aliens, Ryan. Aliens.
There's going to be aliens?
There could be. Or, like, some kind of equivalent. Like a supernatural thing that he can get away with mowing down with a machine gun.
Well, Spider-Man did kill all those aliens in the
That's
Endgame
what I'm
battle,
saying.
So
activate kill mode.
That. I don't know. It's kind of interesting where Spider-Man's at right now. I don't think he'd be the biggest fan of Punisher, but I don't know if he'd necessarily be an adversary either. Punisher's actually like doing a good thing instead of like just killing a bunch of people who are committing crimes. Because that's not necessarily the best thing to do. I get his motivations in the second season of Daredevil, but it was a bit intense. He was just killing a lot of people. It was like mass murder.
You've like, it's just hit me like a fucking light bulb moment that like they've both lost everyone.
Yeah.
In like, obviously in their own ways and to like varying degrees. Like Peter's still got MJ. She's not dead, but like, you know, he's lost her basically, even though he's probably going to get her back by the end of the film. But like, I'm ready to see him, like, act it off.
Well, aren't they bringing in fucking Sadie Sink to be a new MJ?
There's varying rumors that she's, like, multiversal MJ. She could be Penny Parker. Like, not Penny Parker. Mayday Parker from Tobey Maguire's universe. She could be fucking... We don't know. I want her to be Jean Grey.
Okay.
I know that's like, you know, cast the stereotypical popular ginger actress at the time kind of thing. But I do think that she would play a good Jean Grey.
Yeah.
She's silence.
She's a very good actress. I don't think that she'll be, if she's in Spider-Man Brand New Day, I don't think she's going to be Jean Grey in that movie, but I think she'd do a good job. It
depends what they're doing with the X-Men moving forward. We don't know.
I guess so. I don't think that's good.
I would like for it to be Jean Grey. That was one of the rumors when she first got announced, but I would be pissed if she was playing Mary Jane Watson.
Yeah, that would be really upsetting.
And I don't... Because Tom Holland's got like input on the script, like he's got final say now. That's how, like, we went from him crying to Kevin Feige at a Comic-Con when Sony took the rights back to now him having full control. That's awesome. Which is mental. Like, that's the power of making money, I guess. Like, No Way Home made bank. So, but I don't think that he would let Zendaya get sidelined like that.
No. Unless she's trying to move away from Marvel, you know? There's
maybe,
always that
but
possibility.
I don't know.
Getting into her, like, serious actor phase, whatever that means.
I don't know how you'd feel about what I'm about to say, but I'd really fuck with her being the MCU's version of Black Cat. I think, like, give her a superhero role.
You mean Zendaya, or?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Like, make her... I want Nightwing and Starfire! And this is the only way I would get it, because I feel like James Gunn's going to fuck up the casting, but I feel like they would be a cool power couple for the MCU. And the MCU doesn't follow, like, the comics or anything. It would probably piss people off, but I don't care.
Oh, that would fucking... They would just completely decimate Felicia Hardy.
I'm not bothered. I don't care about that character that much. I don't read Spider-Man comics. I don't care. I just like Tom Holland and Zendaya.
The whole point of Black Cat is that she comes between MJ and Peter. So
we haven't got a comic MJ, though.
Black Cat is MJ. Okay, but Michelle Jones is MJ. Why are we pretending like it's not?
Well, I get that.
To, like, do this roundabout. Oh, maybe it is, maybe it's not.
I didn't even realize her name was Michelle Jones. We've strayed away from the fact that Punisher is in this film.
Her name?
So wait, let's go back. We need to revert back to the fact that fucking John Bernthal is going to be in this film.
Dude.
What about if it is
Who are they
actually...
fighting?
Maybe. Okay, no, because there was rumours that there was going to be Savage Hulk. So what if it's Spider-Man and Punisher versus Hulk?
That'd be ridiculous.
It would, but I could see them doing it.
Oh my god. Are they gonna do the joke thing?
What joke thing?
Where Spider-Man tells a joke to the Hulk and it stops him from being the Hulk anymore because he
No,
laughs at
he's
it?
gonna go up to him and be like, the sun's getting real low, big guy.
Oh god.
And he's gonna reach out to him and then Punisher's gonna fucking RPG the shit out of both of them.
Oh god.
I think that everyone's like talking about, oh, they're gonna dumb down Punisher and blah blah blah, but I'd be fine with it because I think that you can do his character in like a, like not, I'm not gonna say like a family friendly because you're never gonna get that from Punisher, but I think you can do it in a way that's like PG and so that everyone can at least see it because you just have him shooting people off screen. You have him gunning down aliens or fucking ghosts or vampires or some shit.
It doesn't have to be gory.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be gory. But we then open up the issue of where does this place Daredevil and like Kingpin and that whole fiasco because Punisher's wrapped in that.
I was wondering, like, does this come before Born Again Season 2 or after?
I don't know, because I don't know where in the timeline compared to Cap 4 Daredevil falls. Because we obviously, we can't see Fisk in a film, which they've established, because he's a Spider-Man villain and blah, blah, Sony don't want to... But, like, we need some sort of connective tissue. We need to know at least where it falls.
Okay, if they were gonna put Punisher, it should be Fisk. And, like, Daredevil should be in it. I feel like that would have been...
Maybe Daredevil's gonna be in it, and we just don't know.
That's possible. That would be really cool if it's like the lead up into Brand New Day, and then we find out that Spider-Man actually was affected by the blackouts or whatever.
Like it's gonna be Daredevil, Devil's Reign, but under the moniker of a Spider-Man film.
Maybe.
I could see them doing that, maybe, if they don't want to do the multiversal stuff, which I really, like... I saw somebody say recently that they don't think that a casual audience will go and watch a street-level Spider-Man film. And I was like, okay, so Tobey Maguire's, first 3 films, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, the first 2 Tom Holland Spider-Man films...
What? That's like what everyone loves from Spider-Man is that he's a street level hero.
Exactly. That was correct.
That's like his main.
They've had like some fucking. They're a person that I follow for like box office shit, and they've had some. I won't say who, but they've had some wild. They said that Fantastic Four are like the one of the cornerstones of Marvel, and started Marvel Comics, but they don't think they can ever work in live action, which I also thought was wild.
They've done 3 movies with them in it already.
Exactly. And at least 2 of them are liked. Whether they're good or not is different, but they're liked.
Yeah, they're definitely enjoyed.
So, also, R.I.P. Julian McMahon, the OG Doctor Doom died. Who else died? I almost said Mads Mikkelsen died. Holy shit, Mads Mikkelsen's not dead.
Crazy.
Fucking Michael Madsen died. Who voiced, he was Mr. Blonde in Reservoir Dogs. We really liked him. He had the milkshake.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not like that movie.
No, but you liked him.
Yeah, I did. It was the one silver lining.
But he voices my favorite video game character, Dowd, from Dishonored. So I actually cried a little bit when I found out that he had passed. That was really sad. That's like the first time in a long time that I've cried over a celebrity dying, so...
Moment of silence.
There we go, that's what you're getting. Okay, so... happy hoo-ha, Punisher's gonna be in Spider-Man, and we're all very excited. Possibly Hulk's gonna be there, and Sadie Sink's along for the ride.
That is such a...
It is crazy.
Possibly the Hulk.
Possibly the Hulk.
Can't just... They just put the Hulk wherever they want.
Yeah.
Can't they, like, not make him his own film? Is that, like, a thing still?
They could if they wanted Universal to do it, but I think that gives Universal creative control. And that's where they're kind of iffy about it.
Because they're like, what are they gonna fucking do to the Hulk, man?
Yeah, but they're tiptoeing around, like, fucking Sony's villain films. Like, we could still see Tom Hardy in the MCU at some point. So...
I'd love a World War Hulk film. That'd be
This
so
is what I'm saying.
cool.
You could do a whole franchise based around the Hulk that's, like, off-planet, elsewhere, and it's still canon to the MCU.
Like, no one really gives a fuck about the Hulk right now because they haven't done anything with him because because of the rights issues. I hate that this is, like, the creativity is, like, totally stifled by these companies wanting to make the most money. It, like, pisses me off so bad. It's like, I just want to see the characters together. And I want to see the characters have their own cool films. And I want it all to be cohesive. And to make sense. That shouldn't be too much to ask.
Well, it is.
I know.
Do you know what's not too much to ask, Ryan? We're getting Marvel Rivals action figures.
Really?
We actually are. Fun. So there's rumors that Marvel Legends, which are the ones that I collect, there's rumors that they're doing a line. And there's a company that I don't know if they were leaks or if they were like officially shown, but there's another company that do like action figure kits that are doing some, and the models and stuff look amazing. Venom's got like all these tendrils and shit, and they've got like a Spiderman model, and then they've got like other models in the background. They look great. Probably going to cost a fucking fortune.
Oh yeah.
But that'll be interesting. Also, while we're on Marvel Rivals. You're gonna have to get all of them.
Well, but I main Sue Storm, so it's like.
Yes, this is why you're stuck in like gold rank 2.
That's fucking... And I'm still at 3.
Oh.
So calm down. I'm not there yet.
But this Friday, I don't know when this will go out, but this Friday, the same day that Superman drops, we're getting Jean Grey added to Marvel Rivals.
Oh my god, I know.
And then in a couple of weeks' time, we'll be finally getting Blade after he's had his long nap.
He was resting.
He was resting for fucking ages, though.
Yeah. I wonder what he's going to be.
I have no idea.
I heard some people saying that he should be a tank. I kind of think that would be cool.
I think it would be cool. Maybe like a tank with a sword.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to both be DPS.
Yeah, probably.
And
then, way too many DPS on that game,
Yeah,
bro.
there's fucking... It's ridiculous. But there's also rumors that for the season following, we're going to be getting Cyclops and we're going to be getting Daredevil, which I think Cyclops and Daredevil on the same season would be insane.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
And they would probably also both be DPS.
You would never stop playing that game.
I'd fuck with a Cyclops tank if they could do it, though.
Somebody said he'd be good for getting rid of flyers. I think that's a good...
Yeah.
Because he'd be able to just fucking rake this guy.
Even as, like, if he had... Because his whole thing is, like, the team leader and boosting up, you know, to me, my X-Men bollocks, right?
Yeah.
So what if he was, like, a strategist... And he had, like, a lot of motivational speaking that gave people health. I'd fuck with that as well.
You have a button that says a speech. And
that
revives 50%
we can do it, team!
Around you.
And it's like a radius kind of thing. Anybody that hears him.
That should have also been a Captain America skill. Because I'm pretty sure that's one of Captain America's abilities. He like makes everybody on his team better just by being like so inspiring to them.
They should do that with Cyclops. That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
So, big topic of the episode, Ryan.
America.
Big topic of the episode. Also, what I'm gonna do is for one of the future ones. I don't know when we're doing the next recording, but I am going to pitch to you, because I didn't do all the teams last episode, because I was lazy. But what I'm going to do is, to make that up, I am going to pitch to you a MCU Civil War 2 Team Sam versus Team Bucky.
Oh god, no, don't do that to me.
I'm going to do it.
Oh my god.
I'm going to list you off the teams. I'm also going to send you like pictures of the teams, and I want you to pick like who you want to win, basically.
Oh God, that's not fair.
I know. I can't wait to do it.
God.
So
you have to choose who you live with in the divorce.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is giving me flashbacks to when I was a kid.
We're not doing a trauma dump on an episode.
Okay.
This isn't Ryan's therapy moment.
Yeah, I have no trauma. I'm a regular person.
Before... Oh, they're not called nerds. What are nerds?
Candy?
Yeah, what? Are they sour?
No.
Oh, okay. So, I got at the shop... I keep getting sidetracked because this... Huh?
Yes.
Okay. The moment's gone, so we're moving past the sweets. So,
my bad.
It's fine. I didn't want to talk about them anyway. So, the big thing that is... Well, it's not really the big thing, because I don't know how many people actually watched it, but Ironheart happened. They dropped it over the course of, like, fucking 2 weeks, which I'm sure we'll discuss separately, whether or not they should have fucking done that. In fact, no, let's talk about it now. I don't think they should have.
I have thoughts and opinions. It was a terrible idea.
How would you have done it then?
Well, I would have given it more episodes and not just fucking 6. I can't stand that we're doing 6 episodes for a season of TV. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about the episode amount, but you're right, actually.
I would have given it 12 episodes.
Who's the guy that played Obadiah Stane? Is he still alive?
I don't.
Well, I would have actually really liked like some fucking flashback stuff of maybe like young Zeke Stane with like a young Obadiah.
Yeah.
Like flesh out these characters a bit.
Yeah, and I don't know. It really would have probably given you more of a connection between them because he doesn't really like his dad. And it's crazy because everyone still thinks his dad's like a hero.
Yeah.
But it would have been cool to see like his actual relationship with him and like how it changed after the stuff with Tony Stark because he knew the truth the whole time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Also, I know that like we're moving past it and it's been fucking 6 years now, but I want to know if he got blipped. I know that it's not important, but I'm just fucking curious.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know who got blipped and who didn't. I want to know this, like, all the time whenever a new show comes out. There's always all these characters, and I'm like, what did you do during the blip?
Yeah. Were you gone for 5 years, or were you doing some crazy shit?
Exactly. So, okay, I think... I don't know, like, how we need to jump... Okay, we were talking about the episodes. How many episodes would you do it?
12.
I think 12 might be a bit too much.
You think?
I think maybe a solid 10. Because you've got a counter in the VFX.
Yeah, true.
And
I guess you don't
Disney.
really, like, I was kind of pissed that they ended everything with Mephisto so quickly, but, like, I guess you can't really end that in an Ironheart TV show. You kind of have to bring it into other things first, so...
I think he's going to have... We'll loop back round, but I think he's going to have, like, reoccurring appearances over a period of time and then be the big bad, but... Yeah, I think 10 episodes would have been pretty solid. Mm-hmm. And I also think the 3 episodes per week, I think, is fucking criminal, because I think the first 2 episodes worked perfect as, like, how they did with Agatha All Along, where they did, like, the 2-episode start. And that helped, like, establish the story and then introduce you to Teen and then introduce all the witches. And it was, like, just over an hour in total. I think that would have had the same effect here where, like, you get the introduction to Ironheart, all of her family and friends and her support network, but then also the enemies and the villains that she's, like, being brought into unknowingly, right?
Yeah.
So... You've got, like, that 2-episode opening that, like, yeah, it's probably not the strongest start, but it establishes it for you. Then episode 3, you've got her killing somebody for the first time, which should have been a standalone episode because it was quite a big cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And then I think all of the last 3 could have stood alone as being week by week.
True. I don't know what the thought process is behind, like, let's release half the show in a week and then the other half in another week. Because, like, now it's a week out from that and nobody gives a fuck. You're supposed to give a fuck about this show 4 weeks on end so that it stays in, like, the collective consciousness. People talk about it. So it doesn't make sense from, like, a marketing standpoint why you would do that.
Well, this is why I think people think that they basically just gave up on the show, which I do somewhat believe. I think that they were very nervous about it because it was made during the era of, like, when they were making She-Hulk and when they were making, I don't want to say, like, just some of the weaker shows. Like, when they were hard pushing, because there was a period where they were hard pushing, like, female leads and they were pumping out content. And that's when, like, the whole MCU thing started, right? And I think regardless of, like, whether or not you agree with it or you like that content and whatever, like, it happened. It was a thing. So it was made during then. Like, they shot this back in, like, 2022. Wow. And, like, they just have been sitting on it because I guess they were uncertain and, like, working on the VFX and reshooting and, you know, re-editing and whatever. But I guess they were uncertain about how it was going to be perceived because of the fan reaction to other shows.
Yeah.
But this should have dropped earlier. I think this would have been great before Agatha. Introduce the witches. Mm-hmm. Have that Mephisto, like, appearance.
Great. Mephisto definitely should have been involved in a way in Agatha all along, especially with Wiccan. So if it had come before that, I really feel like we could have gotten some kind of hint that he was involved in that too. Because it doesn't, especially with the witches, like, it makes a lot of sense that he would be involved in that kind of situation.
What if he's in Vision Quest?
Well,
because that's our next. It's like WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness, Agatha all along, and then Vision Quest.
In tech, apparently, because with Ironheart, so maybe he would be interested in, and he'll see that there's the connection between, like, Tommy and
Oh yeah, maybe, like, because obviously Billy resurrected Tommy, right? Yeah. If Tommy's gonna be in Vision Quest, like, maybe his arrival and his, like, realization as to, like, oh, who this kid is, maybe that brings Mephisto in because he does have a connection to them. We just don't know it yet.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I think it would be really cool to link.
It would be crazy to link it all the way back to WandaVision, you know?
I think if they did it in retrospect, like, everyone thought it was Mephisto back then. And then we find out, like, 6 or 7 years later, it was Mephisto in some way, would be mental.
Yeah. Just, like, influencing them. Like, it's still their power, but he's, like, sort of helping them along go off the rails.
Exactly, like, the influence through the Darkhold.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
So, before I ask you anything else about Mephisto, I think we both have a collective favourite character in the form of Zelma.
She's amazing.
She was brilliant and so well cast. Holy shit. That was... I didn't know anything about the character before, but then when I saw the comic panels and references after the episodes, I was like, oh my god. Like, she looks exactly like her. She's speaking exactly how the character speaks in the comics. It's crazy.
Yeah, she did a wonderful job. And she did immediately make me fall in love with the character, like, the minute that we met her in the show.
Do you think we're gonna get Strange Academy?
I would really enjoy that. I saw that she was pushing for that, the actress, and I'm like, that would be really fucking cool to see a bunch of wizard kids, like, fucking around with magic in an academy.
There were rumors about it, like, I want to say maybe like a year or two ago. People were saying that, like, oh, it's being pitched at Marvel, but it's not really going forward because they don't know what they're doing with Doctor Strange 3. But I don't even know if you need Doctor Strange in it. Like... I would I would be more than happy to get Wong and Madeline with 2 Y's and an I or whatever her name is to be teaching kids magic. Madeline's been to hell.
Oh, for real?
Do you even know who I'm on about?
No.
I knew it! She's like Wong's girlfriend, I guess, from She-Hulk. She
From
like
She-Hulk?
Yeah,
Wow.
she stayed at Kamatage. Kamatage.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Wong was even in She-Hulk. That's crazy. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I do remember who you're talking about. Oh my god.
In the
That
end
was
credits
so
for
funny.
that, we get to see Madeline's like journeys and shit, and she's been to hell. Like she says that she made a deal with like a goat in hell.
Oh wow. Yeah, what a wonderful person. Yeah, she should definitely teach some people some things.
Exactly. I don't know. It's one of those things that I feel like people would turn their eyes, roll their eyes at it and like, oh, I don't want to see that. But I think it would slap. Anything creative that you can just fucking have fun with has been proven successful with the MCU so far.
Yeah.
Everything that like, oh, we didn't ask for that ends up being great. I feel like I don't understand how we really got to the position where Marvel films are performing the way that they are, but I don't think it would be a bad thing to just continue on the route of like pumping out films like Thunderbolt, and pumping out films presumably like Fantastic Four, because that looks like another one where, we didn't ask for it to be in a different universe set in the 60s with this cast, but the director was passionate enough about it to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want more shit like that. I want, like, fucking Jack Schaefer to do more Agatha All Along style stuff. We didn't ask for that, but I want it.
Yeah, because it was good. When
Exactly.
we saw it was good. Like, yeah, I do agree with you on that.
I didn't ask for Ironheart. And here we are, enjoying Ironheart.
Yeah.
But I sort of like cut us into us discussing like the whole Tony Stark backlash thing, and I don't want to talk about it because I think it's fucking stupid, and we were ranting at it at the beginning. But I do want to mention, I thought it was really cool at the start when she was sort of giving her monologue and she was talking about Tony Stark's legacy, and she was saying about how she wants to revolutionize safety and create better technology for like public services and like firefighters and shit. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a better use for an exoskeleton than like the military.
Yeah. Like
Well,
firefighters
it's like
with an Iron Man suit.
insane.
I think that one of the biggest missed opportunities with the show, though, I think they really could have benefited from having War Machine or Happy show up. Even
I
if
didn't
it was
think about
just...
War Machine would have been awesome.
Exactly.
Rhodey
War
would've been
Machine
so
would have been sick.
Just coming by to see who's using a fucking iron suit.
Yeah, like, you don't even... That's the only excuse you need, is that, like, an Iron Man suit has been spotted, so he's gonna come and fucking check it out.
Yeah, and then he finds out it's not even Tony's iron suit. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But no. We got like no. Did we get any like good cameos like that from like actual people we know from the MCU?
Yes, we got a brief cameo of Obadiah Stane in the form of his ashes in a bag.
Okay.
No, we didn't get... There was no... Like, as far as I can remember, there's, like, no references at all to, like, anybody outside of the Ironheart show.
They talked about her in Wakanda, but that was it. They didn't like show
Yeah, they
anything.
showed clips from
Actually,
the film.
Yeah. Oh, was that from the film? I thought they
Yeah.
were new clips.
No, they were from... I'm pretty certain they were shot like they were from the film.
Maybe they shot at the same time as the film and put it... Because I don't remember those from... She was talking about how she got an internship there, so... I
Oh,
don't know,
that
maybe that was
might...
just a cover.
I think you're right, actually. I think they did shoot it, like, either at the same time or right after they did Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe they were, like, deleted scenes or something. But that was the only thing that we really got was, like, a Shuri cameo.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see a Okoye.
That'd been fun. I love Okoye. I want her to be in everything.
I want her to be Black Panther. I would be down for
That
M'Baku
would be
and
so
Okoye as like
cool.
dueling Black Panthers. I think they would be sick.
She doesn't need to be Black Panther, but if she was, she'd be the best Black Panther.
Yeah, I would fuck hard with her being Black Panther. Especially
Oh
after
man.
we've been rewatching The Walking Dead.
I will say with this show, with like Natalie and everything, there was that like
Oh,
the conundrum with her brother
oh
meeting
yeah.
her for the first time after she becomes like
What did you think
an
of
AI,
that?
and oh, I felt so bad. I was kind of torn because obviously I have been a little anti-AI with everything going on, so this is a little bit relevant to everything. But I felt for the brother because that's his little sister who's dead, and he's now seeing her high
Yeah.
definition in front of him, and she's introducing herself to him
Mhm.
like they've never met before. That shit would freak me the fuck out, and I probably also would be like, get rid of it, like get it away from me. But at the same time, how like hurt Natalie got, and then to see her like trying to, I guess, be like this other version of Natalie that her code was based off of, because it all
Yeah.
came from Riri's head. It's not like it's her fault that she was based off of Natalie. It's just that was like the biggest presence in Riri's head to call back from.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was so sad. Like she thinks that she is Natalie. She feels like she is.
I think like for the first 3 episodes as well, I think they did a good job of like showing how AI is both beneficial but also quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Like just in like the way that the characters were interacting with her and like the things that, because when Riri's away in I think like episode 2 or 3, I think it might be 2, you
Yeah.
see her mum speaking to Natalie on the laptop, and like Natalie starts going through the files on the computer herself and like
Yeah.
learning more shit, and I'm like, holy fuck, that's scary. Like
Yeah,
she
she's got
could
access to everything
fucking,
online.
yeah, she could evolve into anything right now. We could have like another Ultron situation.
Bruh. Except, oh man, I was thinking about that. Like honestly, I'd love to see her go up against Ultron. I don't think she would like go evil. That would be a cool like if she got like corrupted code or something. It might be a cool storyline to tell. But like I was just thinking like man, she is really powerful as an AI. So it's
I
pretty
did end
cool.
up enjoying. I sort of thought for like the first 3 episodes I weren't really a fan of their dynamic, but I think for the last 3 I really started to get attached to Natalie, to the point where like when we got to the end of the final episode I was actually quite sad that the AI version had gone, because
Yeah.
I liked the like the chemistry between. I like when you see Tony in the suit and he's talking to people, right? And he's like,
Right.
Jarvis do this, Jarvis do that. And I liked the interaction and the back and forth. And I was starting to get that kind of thing from her and Natalie. And I liked
Yeah.
that Natalie had way more personality than Jarvis ever fucking had.
She did. She's a lot more person, like she's more of a person than any other AI we've seen in the MCU, even Vision. Like she looks and acts and speaks like she is just another kid. So it's crazy to see how like they do interact. I really liked Natalie immediately. I feel like the person that got to play her is like
I
super
was just
likable.
about to say, yeah, the actress did a lot of the heavy lifting here.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, she's so fun. And like, even from the minute we saw her in the video, and I was so like excited to see that the AI version of her was so much like the person from the video. I don't know. It was very sweet. I feel like I immediately really liked Natalie,
Yeah.
but the way Riri was reacting to her, as much as like I understood that like it was scary, it was also sad because Natalie, like she doesn't have control over any of this. Like she's just there now, and it is Riri's fault that she's there. Riri is the one who decided to make the AI in the first place.
I think
So
we didn't really speak about it off like out off the recording, but because we've had conversations about AI and shit. But like I didn't really have that perspective of, like I said with the first 3 episodes. I was kind of more on Riri's side, where I was like, get rid of this AI. You're
yeah,
creating something dangerous here. Get rid of this AI. Like I wasn't really into how personal she was trying to be until they developed some chemistry and they got the banter going and stuff. And like the thing that I think clicked for me was when she was in the suit and Riri was infiltrating the greenhouse and they were working together as a team, and I was like,
Her
oh, this is
controlling the suit
sick.
by herself was so cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my god.
I think it was good to show
Yeah,
Riri out the suit as well, still doing stuff, so like she's not
true.
fully reliant on the suit.
True.
I mean, she did get saved by the suit, but
Do you think we're gonna get John coming back? Do you think he's ever gonna come back, or do you think he's dead for
okay,
good?
so is that the cousin, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, when I recorded my first 3-episode review thing, I missed the point where the Hood said that they were cousins.
Okay.
Yeah, you can probably guess the rest. I had to cut out a point of the review where I said that I thought that they might have been queer.
Oh god.
Because I didn't realize they said one line about them being related, so I didn't,
Yeah.
and I missed it. So
The
I
first three
thought,
episodes, yeah, it was a little bit harder to tell.
and I'm sorry, right? But Anthony Ramos, we'll talk about him in a second playing the Hood. But I thought that the way that Anthony Ramos played the Hood was quite camp, and I was like, this dude's gay.
I don't know. I thought they both did seem a little gay, just not for each other.
Also, the Hood's gang is like the queerest thing in the MCU.
Yeah, they were gay as hell.
Which okay, so I don't really care about talking about the muscle because I didn't, as cool as it was seeing one of the actors from Wentworth in the show, their characters I didn't really care for. I thought Clown was okay.
Clown was so cool. I really like Clown should blow shit up. That's like my favorite thing.
She reminded me of a lot of like, she was giving me Kiki Palmer energy.
Okay.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I just get Kiki Palmer.
Just kidding.
I was like, this is just the cheap version of Kiki Palmer. Just give me Kiki Palmer.
No, we need to save Kiki Palmer for Rogue.
We'll get around to that in our X-Men fan casting video in about 20 episodes time.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
But the member of the team that I want to give fucking massive kudos to is Slug. Because I fucking loved Slug. I thought Slug was amazing. I love Shea Coulee from Drag Race. I don't know if... Are you up to season 9 yet?
I am not.
Okay. You will love Shea. She's brilliant. And I completely forgot that she was in the show until they did the promotional stuff for her. And I thought she was so good. But I thought she was great. I wish that... I know, like, she was just a side character, but I thought that I would have watched a lot more shit with Slug in, to be honest. And I hope that, like, that character returns.
Definitely.
I liked Slug a lot.
I want the whole crew to, like, be on Riri's side now. Like, that's what I want to happen. They all decided that the Hood was, like, kind of not doing... But then I want them to go back to Riri and help her with this Mephisto stuff.
There is a clown character in the Champions issue that I've read. But it's, like, an evil human trafficking clown.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but if this is meant to be a play on that character, like, completely switching it around, I could see at least Clown and Slug coming back to assist Riri.
Yeah.
And, like, those being Riri's, like, people in the chairs kind of, like, backup, you know, her little squad that she does, like, her mini jobs with. How about the Hood?
I thought he was a very interesting villain for the first 3 episodes, and then kind of fell off for me just because I felt like he was a little bit more of a brat.
Yeah, the entire show was centered so much around daddy issues.
Yeah, it was.
Especially with, like, the 2 male villains in the form of Zeke, Stain, and the Hood.
I get that he was, like, kicked out when he was a kid, so he probably didn't grow up, like, that rich after 12, but, like, at the same time, like, all you want is money. That's it. You
Yeah.
just want to be rich. What else? Like, there's nothing else that you desire. That's crazy.
I think it would have been cool to maybe see, and maybe we will see it, like, with the post-credit scene, like, he's still around and doing shit. I don't know what his purpose is without the hood, but maybe we'll see, because
Well,
we saw...
him and Zelma.
Yeah, but, like, what is that character gonna do if he's not got the hood?
Well, he's obviously going after magic, so he's gonna learn magic.
Is he gonna get the hood back, though?
Maybe.
If he gets
Riri's
the
got
hood back,
so
then
who
fair
knows?
enough.
Although, I will say, do you believe the fact that Riri took the hood and is now, like, Mephisto's, like,
I don't think she's got the
helper?
hood.
Or do you think she never made the deal?
I think she's made the deal.
Well, but in the scene where she's made the deal and
She
Natalie
shook his
comes
hand.
back, I'm pretty sure that the hood was in the background on
Oh,
the suit.
okay. Well, okay. So if it's in the background, then fair enough. But
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to make sure, but I'm pretty sure.
I don't like it if she has got the hood, because I want that to be a separate character. I want Anthony Ramos to keep that.
Well, I'm sure that he'll
Ramos?
get it back.
Ramos?
It's just the fact that he had to hold on to it in order to keep the power, and she took it from him. Now she gets it for a minute.
I like that when she took it away from him, he was acting like she'd made him go cold turkey.
Yeah.
Like it was an addiction to have the hood, which I thought was kind of cool, playing into the whole Mephisto Satan thing.
Yeah, he's addicted to power. That's for sure.
I think it would have been cool if when we'd seen him take over his dad's mansion and he was finally, you know, stupid, filthy, greasy rich or whatever he said. Maybe then if he was like, okay, well, now I'm going to try something else. Because I'm rich now, so let's go on to bigger things. Then I would have been like, okay, progression. But he didn't do that. He was just like,
Let me just sit around and eat some food.
yeah, and torture the shit out of this dude.
For no reason. Because he didn't kill Riri.
How did you feel about Zeke Stain?
I thought he was a little dork at the beginning, obviously.
Did you think he looked like Dream?
Oh my god, I didn't think that when I watched it. But you mentioning it, he kind of does. A little bit.
When he's got the hair, he looks like Dream.
Yeah.
He looks
Well,
like
he's still
what...
got the hair.
He looks like what fans thought Dream looked like before Dream did the face reveal.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's true. He's
my
like
face
the
is already
Gucci
out there, I
Dream.
can say it.
You said my face is already out there.
Yeah. I ain't
You
hiding
learned
from
your
no
lesson.
one. Yeah. I learnt it from him. Okay,
Yeah.
so I didn't really like in the comics he has his own suit and he is a villain to the Champions. And I didn't really like the bionic implants.
No?
Not really. No, it was a bit because you couldn't see him. He just looks
Yeah.
like a super soldier.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm like, it would be cool if he came back in like a supporting role for like, I don't know. It's probably not going to happen because they're the new Avengers now. But he would have been great in Thunderbolts. He's the perfect
True.
character with like shit tons of emotional trauma and like the anti-hero kind of attitude. He's basically like Ironheart's John Walker.
Yeah, and he's got more power than half the people on that fucking team. I love the Thunderbolts, but they really do just all punch and shoot. It's insane.
Yeah.
That's a crazy team to have fight anybody
He's at
who's
least got
like
some zappy
super
zaps.
powered. Yeah, and they got the only person they have with like actual like powers is Sentry, and they can't even use him.
I think they will eventually. They will eventually.
I know they'll figure it out, but it's just like, come on, guys. It's gonna have to be like a really bad thing for them to actually pull him out, I think.
You could say it could be a... No, there's no adjective at all that links to Doom here. You could say it's a very doomful thing.
No. I couldn't say that. I would not say that. You
Okay.
would say that.
I would say that. I would regret it, like, instantly. But anyway. Yeah, I didn't... One thing, like, I do have criticisms for the show. And my biggest criticism is probably the action. I think the action was very weak. But I do like, in the final showdown with the Hood, she does, like, the fake out. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Because I was pissed when she blew the suit up. And I was like, you just made the best looking version of the Ironheart suit in live action. And then you blow it up immediately.
Yeah. I was sad too. I was like, that thing was beautiful.
Yeah.
How could you do that? And that car was beautiful. Oh my god.
I think
When
it's
they pulled up with
crazy
that
she made it
car
out
and
of a
she was
car.
gonna turn that, and she was gonna turn that in the suit, I was so hyped. I was like, hell yeah, that's the coolest car in the world. Okay.
I like,
Oh, I meant,
what,
hold
go
on. I meant to say it when I was talking about John, but I heard somebody say, I can't remember who it was. It was
When
a
you were
TikTok video
talking
I
about
watched,
John?
but the
John-
cousin.
Oh, fuck it. I thought you meant Walker.
No. Somebody said that he could, it was
Oh,
like a theory,
fuck
he
off,
could possibly
no.
come back as Ghost Rider.
No, I've also seen
That
that.
would be-
Fuck off.
That would be cool.
No, it wouldn't.
I think that'd be cool. Why not? What do you have against...
I just don't like the actor. I want Norman Reedus.
Oh, are you serious? You don't like the actor? Do you know how great that actor is?
I've never seen him in a single thing in my life.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I want Daryl Dixon.
This upsets me so much. You have no
How
idea.
does me... You love Daryl.
I do, but that doesn't mean I want Norman Reedus to be fucking Ghost Rider.
I think he would be sick as Ghost Rider.
Maybe later.
Later? How long do you think he has? He's like 50.
Exactly, he's 50. How long are we gonna have him be the immortal soul of vengeance? What is it?
There's loads of Ghost Riders. They're always fucking riding ghosts around the place.
Oh, God. I'm just saying it would make sense.
I do agree that it would make sense, like, story-wise and stuff, if we saw, like, you know, in his last fucking dying moments, he's granted, you know, an extra 10 minutes to have a chat with Mephisto. I do agree that it would make sense. But I don't want it.
Okay. Fine.
We've been dancing around it. I've been trying to, like, change topic every time you bring it up, but we need to talk about Mephisto.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the casting?
It's so funny that it's Sacha Baron Cohen, because literally while I was hanging out with my family for camping, we were talking about King Julian and Borat.
I didn't
Which
know.
both
I
are Sacha
forgot
Baron
that he
Cohen.
fucking. I completely forgot
when
he
I
voiced King
came
Julian.
home- when I came home and I saw him on my screen in Ironheart, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Did I just put this into the universe?
Oh
Like,
my
did
god.
I just manifest this? It was crazy. It was actually like the craziest coincidence I've experienced in a while.
So, before
Was
the
not expecting that.
before the show even aired, it was like heavily rumored that Mephisto was going to be in the show, right? And like 2 years ago, it was rumored that Sacha Baron Cohen was going to be in it. And it was one of those things that went like radio silent after a while, and nobody really spoke about it. And when the show was airing, everyone started bringing up like, oh, it's going to have Mephisto in it. But then also you had like the comic book people saying, yeah, but Hood's linked to Dormammu. And then they name dropped.
We're talking about
Yeah,
Dormammu,
they
like,
name
the
dropped
whole time.
Dormammu. And they name dropped Doctor Strange and fucking Mads Mikkelsen's character. And I'm like, shit. They're going to do Dormammu.
They're gonna do fucking Dormammu.
And then the last episode hits.
Dormammu.
I had the same reaction as when those elevator doors opened and we saw Kang for the first time. I fucking
Okay.
squealed like a little girl when I saw Mephisto.
I can hear it in my head.
The exact same, because it was like that
I'm
was
kind of-
the biggest shit at the time.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to hear your like honest reaction to it, because I feel like that would have like made me enjoy it even more.
I was so
but
excited.
immediately,
Go on.
well, I guess I already knew because you did mention it. You were like, the fact that I'm excited should tell you what happened.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I kind of knew that he was gonna be in it, but when I saw him for the first time, I was like, This guy, Ollie's gonna love this guy. He's gonna love this guy.
Um, when like Loki came out and like we were watching it like week by week, right? And we got to that. Was that only 6 episodes?
Oof.
I think it
I don't
was.
remember. That was a long time ago. It might have been.
But we got. I think
It
it
might have
was.
been 8.
Okay,
6 or
well,
8.
whichever one was like the second to last when they're doing the fucking glorious purpose and the multiversal shit, we loved it, right? Like that was fucking peak. But I was like talking about the entire time, like Kang's gonna be in the next one. Like Kang's gotta be in the next one. So then when he actually was, and I weren't really expecting him to, I was just saying it as like fucking beating a dead
I know,
horse at
because
that
I was
point.
sitting there like, I was like, no, he's not. He's
Yeah.
not. No, he's not.
So I was
sitting there beating you down.
Yeah, just saying it constantly at that point, just to fucking say it as a joke. But then when he actually showed up, like, the sheer excitement, this was the same level because they were doing the fucking... Them mentioning Dormammu was like you being fucking sat next to me and saying, no, fucking Mephisto's not going to be in it, it's going to be Dormammu because they keep bringing up Dormammu. So then... But they do like a sort of... They tease him at the start and you're like, oh, you know, there's a powerful guy here, but we're not seeing his face fully. And I'm like... I got up at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, right, to watch this fucking show. And I would have hit that 3rd episode at like 6 o'clock-ish. And I'm like, it's fucking bright outside. I'm like squinting at my TV screen trying to find out who the fucking actor is, like cast in the shadows. And then they show you him in the restaurant as like a blink and you'll miss it shot. But I got him and I'm like, yes, it's him! I'm like fucking stood up and I'm like, get in! But then
He's here.
you get to the end of the episode and I got really fucking sad because I was like, they've held on to this show now for 3 years. Are they even gonna like continue this story?
That's a thought. How long is it gonna take them to bring it back up again?
Exactly, like, are we gonna see him in Secret Wars? Like, along with other supervillains as part of Battleworld? Because, you know, not to spoil it for you, but there are a lot of villains present in Secret Wars. So, are we gonna see him in there, or are we gonna have to fucking wait, you know, another 4 or 5 years before we get any kind of relevant follow-up to this?
It's not another 4 or 5 years.
God, it
That would be
would
really upsetting.
be insane. But I was... Like, I don't... You remember when we watched Sweeney Todd and he was the barber guy? The flick of the wrist guy?
I don't...
He
I didn't remember, actually, no.
He had, like, a blue outfit on with, like, very prominent bulge. And he was, like, being all fancy with the way he was shaving somebody in it. And then Sweeney Todd did it, like, super quick and then he beat him over the head with the kettle. And hid him in the box. And then stole his child.
Yeah.
To me, that was like I didn't realize that you like knew him from Borat and everything, so I was like, I don't know if Ryan's gonna know who this is if he doesn't remember Sweeney Todd.
Absolutely fucking crazy. It was fucking crazy when I saw him. The fact that my reference, because I don't really know Borat that well. Like, I watched it, but it was so long ago. But my reference really is King Julian.
I've never seen Borat.
That's so good. I mean, it's not that good, but which one is it? It's the second Madagascar movie.
Oh,
Or is
I don't
it the
know.
first one? Is it the first one? Shit.
He's in both of them, I think.
Maybe.
He's definitely in the first.
He's probably in all 3.
Probably.
Well, then, yeah, the first one. That's a good movie, so you should watch that one.
We watched that together. What do you mean?
When did that happen?
During COVID.
Oh, wow. We watched a lot of stuff during COVID.
We did, but we definitely watched that because you kept saying that I was the lion.
Oh, yeah.
You kept saying I was very lion-coded in that. I can't remember I think his name's Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
Oh my
That
god.
is
you. We've spurred away.
Yeah.
Let's get on to... Okay, so... Did you see the reflection in the spoon?
I did.
I thought that was really cool. I know that some people are upset that we never saw Mephisto in full-fledged glory, but if he's gonna be like the Disney Plus version of, you know, like their big bad basically for all of the Disney Plus shows or whatever, build to him. Give us little teases.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him straight away.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense when he's trying to make deals with people that he wouldn't look like a scary fucking demon.
Yeah.
Because then, hey, you don't really want to put your trust in that guy. It's just psychology. So the fact that he looks like a regular guy, that's more, you're more able to have a dialogue with somebody and like convince them to take your help, even though you're gonna fuck them over later.
And
And they're trading their soul.
I like the sort of contrast between when we see him when he's making the deals, he puts on like the American accent, he's dressed in like the nice suit, you know, have pizza with him, and then once you've made the contract, he's like natural Sacha Baron Cohen British like voice. And he's got like his sleeves rolled up like he's just been beating the shit out of somebody in the back alley.
Yeah.
Like
Not worried about it anymore.
No, I enjoy the contrast of... I do wish they'd kind of leaned into the Prince of Lies thing that Mephisto has going on, but we've got so much time to, like, develop that if they're going to stick him around for ages. But I would have... I don't know, I want to see so much more of him. I just thought what we saw was amazing.
Yeah, this can't be it.
They did such a good job, and I'd be so upset if this was all we saw of Mephisto.
And honestly, it wouldn't be that weird that he would be able to be in other things at the same time that this is happening, even if we don't get like necessarily what's happening in Ironheart that soon. We should get more Mephisto.
Oh, definitely.
Somewhere, because
I think he's got to be in Vision Quest
all over the place. That's the whole point. Is like, yeah, he should be trying to get at other people at this moment.
100%. I'd love to see him in Wonder Man, because obviously, like, Wonder Man in the comics at least has links to Scarlet Witch. So if you want to maybe tie in Wonder Man into like the supernatural stuff, you could do that. But then also you've got Vision Quest next year, hopefully next year, which I think
now that you brought that up, I think that would be a good idea.
I think having him in Wonder Man would not only make Wonder Man feel worth watching more, because I feel like that's kind of in an Ironheart situation at the moment where nobody really cares, and I think that it would give people that like through line that they want, where everything feels a little bit more connected.
True.
And it's all it takes is one scene. Like maybe Trevor made a deal with Mephisto.
Who the fuck is Trevor?
Trevor Slattery, the Mandarin.
Oh,
Trevor. He's in Wonder Man.
He is?
Yes, he was in the trailer.
I didn't watch the trailer. Okay, listen, Wonder Man is definitely my Ironheart, because I wasn't expecting to watch that.
Well, we're going to be fucking watching it.
Okay. I can never get away from it. Even when I think I can try to skip something, I end up back there.
It's got Yahya Abdul-Mateen, who plays Black Mamba. Not Black Mamba. Black Manta from Aquaman.
Oh, wow.
And he was pretty good. At least in the first one, because I didn't watch the second. But he was pretty good. And I think he's going to be pretty good as Wonder Man. Okay, so because I feel like they have kind of been building towards it for a little while, and people have brought it up and kind of said it sarcastically. Especially when White Tiger popped up in Daredevil, a lot of people were saying it. But they seem to be building up the Champions, Young Avengers, you know, through the Disney Plus shows. We got Wiccan, obviously one of the OG Young Avengers. I'll open my list, because I have a list from when I did like my review of the show, if I've still got it anyway. But I made a list of like everybody that they've already... Oh, I think I've got it. Oh, I haven't got it. everybody that they've already introduced, basically. I have got it! Oh, God, what a
Yay.
ride. What a ride we've been on. Everybody that they've already introduced, and the people that they haven't introduced, and I want to get your opinion on who you think is more likely to basically be on the team of the Champions / Young Avengers.
Okay.
So far, they've introduced Wiccan, Miss Marvel, White Tiger, Ironheart, Stature, Kate Bishop Hawkeye, and technically Scar, Hulk's kid. Who do you think? Well, I've put Patriot on the question mark list. I've put Hulkling. I've put Scar on the question mark list because we may never see him again. But I've put Hulkling on the list, obviously. I've put Amadeus Cho, aka Brawn, because I think they're gonna skip Totally Awesome Hulk if we get him. I've put Patriot on the list. I've put Speed because we still don't know 100% if he's going to be in Vision Quest. I've put Nova, and I've put Vision for like Young Vision from the Young Avengers.
Another child of Vision that
there
is the champion?
Yeah, there's Vin Vision. So she could also... Is it Vin or is it Viv? I think it's Viv.
Might be Viv.
He's got 2 kids, and only one of them is on the Champions. I think it's Viv. So who do you like the current lineup of Wiccan, Miss Marvel, White Tiger, Ironheart, Stature, and Hawkeye?
I do. I think that it doesn't seem like they're doing... I don't know. Do you think Stature will continue to be, like, a hero?
I think she's got to evolve... I think she's got to evolve into Stinger.
Yeah?
I don't think... I feel like Stature is... It's such... Like, the power set is just Giant Man, right? But, like, she can't really control it as well. And I feel like... I haven't really read anything with Stinger, but she seems to be, like, more of her own character as opposed to just, like, Iron Lad's girlfriend or Vision's girlfriend in the original run. I think she's got to go into Stinger.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, my favorites were always Kate Bishop, America Chavez, and Miss Marvel from the Champions side, I guess. So I
forgot America Chavez.
Not really. Oh, you didn't say America Chavez? I just assumed that you did.
No, but I definitely meant to. Yeah. I meant to. Also, we've got
those
Marvel
3
Boy.
Could do it on their own. We do?
Well, we could.
You're saying as like one of the people we could add.
Yeah, like they've got everything in place for like Marvel Boy, Hulkling, Nova.
Man, it seems like they're gonna have a pretty crowded team.
And there's a lot of girls.
We're never gonna get Miles Morales.
We could.
Huh.
Do you think that it would be a bad idea to have so many women on the team?
Do I think it would be a bad idea? I think it would be the best idea.
You have to... No, I'm asking you not for your benefit. I'm asking you for the benefit of this not becoming an Ironheart.
Oh my god. I don't think that not putting more women on the team is necessarily going to make people more likely to watch it. It just drives me nuts that I can't have any strong female characters or any female-led hero teams without them tanking just because they don't like to watch women on their screen.
I do agree.
Are you all gay?
Yeah. I do agree. We
I
are...
like men? Crazy.
We are all gay. We are, in fact, all gay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do think that what they've currently... Like, they've set up all the women first, which I think then, when they rumour, like... Obviously, apart from Wiccan, but Wiccan's gay, so the fucking straight comic book fan just groups him in with the women.
Patriot is there, too. I do think they should bring Patriot into it. I don't know why they're pretending like he's not there. Eli showed up, but they only had him in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and they should have had him in Cap 4 to establish him as Patriot. I don't... I don't like it. I
I've
don't
got
like that they're leaving
something
him behind.
really devastating to tell you.
What?
They released, I don't know who, but it was a behind the scenes picture of the stunt doubles from Captain America 4. And it was Sam Wilson's stunt double, the Black Widow lady's stunt double, and there was a stunt double for Isaiah Bradley, and he was wearing a suit.
I know he was supposed to be in it.
But
They wrote him out of it.
Like, he was supposed to be fully suited and actually doing shit.
That's so upsetting. That movie would have been so much cooler.
This is the one thing that we have been preaching for the last 4 years.
The whole point of that movie was the fact that his granddad, was it his granddad?
Yes.
Or was it? Yeah. His granddad's literally been arrested and taken to the raft. And then he just doesn't know, like, he doesn't care about it. He's not like, oh, let me go help. Like, I don't know. It would have made sense that he then becomes, like, part of that fight.
Yeah. And to have,
it's just crazy.
They did like a Marvel fucking Captain America Sam Wilson comic with Red Hulk with Patriot in at the same time to coincide with the release of the film.
That would have been awesome.
So like, why not have Patriot there?
Very missed opportunity.
Also, I have to say it because he is now my favorite Marvel character, like pretty fucking definitively since I started reading Empire. I really fucking need Hulkling, Ryan.
I know. We'll get him. He's important. Like,
you've cut out so bad just then. you just like stuttered out like in robot language.
I think that we'll get him. I think he's super important to the Korean scroll stuff, so I really do. Like, it would be kind of remiss, especially because they're putting Wiccan in it. Like, why would they not put Hulkling in it?
I think that with Wiccan there, you have to, but I think... Okay. I have like a... I don't know if I would count it as like a pitch or a prediction or whatever, but my ideal scenario is to introduce him. And you're going to probably think it's wild and they're not going to do it. And they're probably not, right? But I would introduce him in Secret Wars. Because if you've got Battle World, you can then have, like, that's the reason that the Kree and the Skrull unite. And he's already leading them. If they're going to do it completely different from the comics, he's already Emperor. And that's how because you can't call him Hulkling. Because we've not... Exactly, and like they're kind of transitioning in the comics away from calling him that anyway. So I think just introduce him as Emperor Doric of the Kree Skrull fucking coalition or whatever it's called. Dude can stop Mjolnir with his space sword. And then
I still think that's insane.
It's fucking cool. I like it. Yeah, it would caught me off guard completely.
If my dad read that panel, it would make him homophobic.
Even more but I was going to say, I don't think it would take much.
No, it wouldn't.
But yeah, anyway, I also really want Braun, because I like Amadeus Cho. And I don't care for Scar. I hope we never see Scar again. I think, like, Hulkling, Braun, I know it's difficult because, like, they're both green, and they both look kind of similar. But Hulkling, Braun, Patriot, Speed, and Nova would balance out the team so much.
Yeah.
And
I would love to see Nova.
You've got, like, bits of everything as well. Like, you've got a bit of cosmic. You've got some ground stuff. You've got, like, everything that the Avengers needs. Do you think... This is something that I spoke about as well in my breakdown that I wanted to get your opinion on real quick. Would you be okay with Mephisto... being, do you know, like in Young Avengers, they fought Kang? Would you be cool with Champions versus Mephisto as, like, he's their big villain?
How the fuck are they gonna do that?
They've got a lot of shit.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of magic.
They got Zelma.
They got Wiccan. Do they have Zelma? Because we didn't decide
we can
if Zelma
get
was
her.
gonna be on the team.
We can get her. She's team adjacent.
I guess so. I guess she could help out.
We do have Wiccan.
We have Zelma and Wiccan, and they're gonna defeat Mephisto with just those
Ironheart's got a magic suit.
Is it magic still?
Could be. We don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was just for that one spell.
Hulkling has
I
a
only
magic
fought it with one
sword.
thing.
He's got a
Okay.
big sword, and
He's not
it's
even in it
very
yet.
mad. Well, I'm just saying.
We don't know if he's got a sword yet.
Well, God, by the time they introduce him, it's then going to be like another 8 years before we get like his character
Yeah.
arc. I think all of them should just make deals with Mephisto.
I don't think that's a good idea.
But then, like, they realize that's how they're brought together. They've all got trauma, they've all got parental issues, and they've all got, like, you know, awful shit that has happened to them on, like, a superhero scale. And they're all brought together because they made a deal with the devil. And half of them are gay.
And half of them.